What's good, y'all? Alright, so I really should be making this video while I'm driving, but you know, I am focused on the road. I'm locked in for the most part. I am perfectly fine. But today we just got done with the Brickyard 400. Corey Heim gets his second career win. Crazy how that was, because if we're being real, I don't remember the last time I even seen a part-time cup driver get 2 wins in a season. That's crazy. That's insane. And you know, it's nothing like Heim time. You know what I'm saying? Heim time. Corey Heim is on a roll, and he is your next big star. You know what I'm saying? With all the eyes that was on Ty Gibbs, with all the eyes that was on Connor Zilish, you know what I'm saying? Or even Carson Hocevar, all these C's. Corey Heim is going to be that guy. He's going to be that guy. He's going to be winning more races than the guys that I just named as of right now. I feel like it, right? Connor Zilish, we're going to talk about Connor Zilish one day. He might go to that 48. We're going to see. But, you know, Corey Heim is on a much more stronger start than any of the rookies that I just named. You know what I mean? So, hopefully, in the future, we're going to see more success from these guys. But Corey Heim, insane work. Insane. So I'm gonna be real with y'all, bro. I don't really know what more I can really say about this race. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really know what else I can really say about it. I mean, let's be real here. The Brickyard 400, is it a crown jewel? I'll say it's a crown jewel. I'll go ahead and say that. I'll say it's a crown jewel. But, bro, this racing is annoying, bro. The racing is actually annoying right now. It's absolutely annoying how the racing is. The racing that we have right now is actually one of the worst racing packages, whatever, as we speak. It's not good. It's not really good. This was not a good race. It really wasn't. Like, when it comes to the next gen, we need to go ahead and get started on the Gen 8 car, because I don't know what this is right now. This is just not good. This was not good today. I didn't really enjoy today's race. Not really. Like, and this has always been a problem with the next gen at Indy, right? When they came into Indy in 2024, same way. But one thing that was interesting about that race was Kyle Larson slicing through the field, right? I don't think we've seen any more passing since Kyle Larson doing that in 2024. And he did it to win. And it finished under caution. So, you know, that was the only interesting part about that race, was Kyle Larson slicing and dicing to the field to see if he can actually win the race. Or if Blaney and Brad can make it to the end on fuel. But unfortunately, Kyle Busch, I believe, caused the wreck towards the end, caused a late race caution, and boom. We know how that ended, unfortunately. Just under caution. Very underwhelming. You know, congrats to Kyle on winning that, because he definitely fumbled the Indy 500 that race with, you know, with the speeding on pit road shenanigans. The next year was what, 2025, just last year. The only thing interesting about the race last year was the strategy. The strategy last year was a bit interesting to see what can happen, what can be done. You know what I mean? And Bubba winning, I was happy to see Bubba win. You know? But other than that, you feel me, last year was also a can't pass-a-thon. And this year had nothing going for itself. I'm going to be real. This year had nothing going for itself. I mean, what was it? I mean, Corey Heim, he low-key lucked into this win low-key. Because, one, Kyle Larson was going to take the lead. Kyle Larson was going to end up being the guy to end up winning. Or at least in a better spot than he was. You know, maybe possibly even win the race. If that tire didn't go down for him. Kyle Larson's been on a bad luck streak. You know, all of Hendrick just been lately. You know what I mean? And something else would probably happen, bro. I forgot, bro. I'm not gonna lie, this race was not that interesting. Congrats to Corey Heim, though, bro. Congrats to him. He definitely earned this win. Absolutely earned it. But other than that, this race was dull, bro. It wasn't interesting. Not really. Like, what are we doing here? Like, what are also think that they were hyping up Joey Logano, saying Joey Logano was the fastest guy on track for a little bit. Joey Logano, Corey Heim kept making mistakes. The tail of his car keep going out of line a bit, but then I'm like, nothing's gonna happen. Nothing is going to happen. As soon as Corey Heim blocked the crap out of Danny Hamlin to keep the lead, that was it. I don't think y'all understand. Like, that was it. We were done for at that point. We were real life done for. Nothing else was going to happen. And I repeat, nothing else was going to happen. That was it for Danny Hamlin. Danny Hamlin was not passing nobody after that. And the fact that his air got took from him and he fell all the way back to 5th, it was over. Nothing Hamlin could have done. That was it. So, yeah. That was the end of that. So, bro, NASCAR, they need to lock in on the next car, bro. They need to lock in. I thought they were locked in on the next gen, but I think not. No. Todd Gilliland ended up winning the in-season tournament, which is actually insane. It's insane that Todd Gilliland ended up winning that, the underdog. And underdog won it. That's like Ty Dillon winning last year, bro. Like, bro, nobody thought Todd Gilliland was going to win the in-season tournament. But that's going to help that team, though. That's going to help Front Row. You know what I'm saying? Front Row Motorsports, bro. Yeah. Yeah, one talking point today I saw was Hendrick Motorsports. Hendrick Motorsports, bro, I don't know what they got going on, but they better fix it. Yeah, I don't know what they got going on, bro, but they are miles behind Joe Gibbs Racing at the moment. Miles behind it. Maybe it's the new Chevy. The Chevy doesn't even look that different from last year, so I don't know what they got going on, but they better lock in, bro. Because the chase is coming up, and them Toyotas finna run away with it. Inspire the best team right now? Inspire the best Chevy team? What are we doing? Inspire can't be the best Chevy team. Like, is that really what it is? I love Carson throwing the finger to Corey today, bro. It seems like every time Corey interrupts Carson's day in some way, shape, or form, Corey still ends up winning. And I think Carson, he ended up, finishing top 5, I think, or top 10. He still got a good finish at the end of the day. But yeah, bro, this race is dull. I had to make a video about it. This race was really dull. Really dull, bro. See, look, with the Gen 4 car, you were able to pass. Even with the COT, you were still ending up, you could still pass. But now, bro, man, the next gen, bro, go back to the drawing board, NASCAR. Y'all gotta go back to the drawing board, because there's no way that it can be this bad this many years after the fact. Insane. But yeah, that's that. Is there anything that I'm looking, that I'm missing? The 78 spun out. Ross Chastain got a stage win. Shout out to Ross. I don't know what else to say. This race really didn't do much for me. But I feel like I'm missing something. Christopher Bell will get another runner-up finish. It's like, his 5th or 6th runner-up finish. He's going to win a race this year. He's going to get one. One of these days. Is Logano turning it on, bro? Logano 3rd. Is he turning it on? He almost won last year if it wasn't for that tire problem. But is he actually turning it on this year? We'll have to wait and see. So I think that's the end of it. Probably like a 4 out of 10 race. I feel like I've seen worse races than this, but this really just was not it. Fundamentally just wasn't it. So, yeah.